Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, React and Chill. I'm Tika. So last time on Bleach, we had the results of when Toshiro and Rengiku and Renji powered up to, or when they released Gentai Kaijo, and was like I assumed it was like the breaking the seal for this so they could use their full power. They've made quick work of the remaining Arankas. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case for Ichigo because he was up against Grimmjow, Jack.
Oh, that's power. Tell me about it. I just hear that name and I shudder.
He was also, as we found out before, being an Espada, being number 6, he clearly has a lot of power. There were a couple of things I mentioned in the last reaction about how Grimmjow had picked up on Ichigo's movements and etc. However, Big Bro, I wouldn't call him Big Bro, but Tozen had turned up basically to reprimand him, to bring him back, to say, what are you doing? You joke, man. So he brought him back, and I talked about that power dynamic that was going on, how Aizen had this I don't know how to describe it, but Aizen's basically scary. He's very sketchy guy. He basically warned Grimmjow without actually warning him. He was incredibly passive aggressive. There we go, very passive aggressive. But Tozen still reprimanded him by cutting his arm off and making sure he felt the full force of that. In other words, saying that, look, we lost some Arankas, this is all because of you, what you didn't listen to reason. Meanwhile, Ichigo again was still battling with what his weakness, technically his inability of controlling his hollow, and therefore that clearly has now become a problem now, because he knows what would happen. He knows he doesn't want to lose control by giving his hollow full control, but he knows by not working with it, it's gonna get him or his friends killed. And he felt very guilty about that. He felt very bad, everything that had happened. So which kind of took him to some place he thought he'd never be, which was to seek out Shinji and the Vizards, because the Vizards technically had the ability, they got their hollows under control. And we had that epic, I thought it was absolutely surreal when Shinji started fighting him, but Hiyori was basically not going to pull her punches, and she basically said that you could one of two things: we'll either kill you and nothing's going to come from it, or I'm going to make sure I get that hollow out. And she was forcing him, and then she lowered her hollow mask, and it got all sorts of crazy. So here we are with the continuation of that battle, Bleach episodes 123 and 124. Damn, but busting him up. Oof.
How can she just take her mask off and put it back on like that? I have to pay more attention.
She is gonna... Oh my god. She's gonna break through your sword. Oh no! He's come out! Oh shit. God. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. Whoa, I'm told. He was literally pulling her out of unconsciousness, and they all ganged up on him.
Your hollow can't be suppressed just by simply focusing your mind on stopping it.
It's true.
It can't be stopped with your body either.
The scary thing is, in that instant, he literally just had no control. And if it wasn't for the rest of these lot jumping on him to subdue him, he would have killed her.
Hiyori, lunch is late again and I'm starving. Make something to eat.
Yeah, dream on. You'll starve to death waiting for me to cook for you.
That's not the point. You're on duty today, aren't you? You're supposed to be training.
Fine, have it your way.
I can't take it anymore. And how the hell can you consider this training?
I'll call you dumbass anytime I want, dumbass. Quit complaining and keep running until you drop.
She's gonna hit.
We determine the level of your next training program based on how long you can run on the treadmill. What exactly do you mean when you say level? Just listen to Hiyori, okay? You idiots! With the spirit energy I have right now, I can go at least 5 days straight on that thing! There's no point in testing me like this! Shut your mouth!
Yeah, they ain't gonna like that. The disrespect.
Don't worry, I'll give you all the details another day. I hope you don't regret this. In a moment, you are going to fully transform into a hollow. Don't let it consume you.
Oof.
Consume it instead.
Oh, this is like where he was. Goodness, this is like the room he was training with. What's his name? Kisuke. They have to take precautions. They don't trust Hollow Ichigo because of the way it took all of them. So in case
Wall of iron sand.
he comes out,
Of the ship. Bakudo number 75. Go to Tekon!
and I wonder if Zangetsu is gonna be down here too, or up here or somewhere. Yo, down. We meet again.
Hey, where the hell is Zangetsu? Answer me. I want to know now, damn it! Or is it this one? In mine.
Oh, has he got a little sword now?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oof. It's literally, it's inverse, the colours.
You asked me a question. Where's Zangetsu? I am Zangetsu!
Oh, damn. Damn. That's just coming from his internal mind.
Here it comes.
Ooh. Get him, Ichigo. Oh, he's awoken.
Hachigen, open it up, please. I'm the one on duty today, so I'll be going first. My name is Lisa Yadomaru. Nice to meet you.
You're persistent, making me repeat myself.
I am Zangetsu.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. And
Zangetsu! Of this. But Zangetsu and I have always been one and the same. We share the same body.
Yeah, I thought so. He mentioned this before.
Over time, my power increased. Control started to switch over to death, and Zangetsu became a part of me.
I see. That makes sense. So that's why I didn't want to become Bankai every time he tried to use his powers.
If I defeat you here,
Eat him.
then Zangetsu will once again become the center of my spirit energy. I wonder how confident you'll be after you see this! You just don't understand, do you? You can't beat me!
He knows the same technique. He literally lives inside you. He's either going to become Bankai. Is the Hollow going to become a Bankai too?
Bun!
Kai! Oh shit, they're probably thinking... Ooh! What the hell?
Bastard! Now tell me where in the hell did you learn to use Bankai like this? Isn't it obvious?
They're
I
the
learned at the same time you did!
Yes! Those are the...
Where are we? And why are you here?
But it's like he's reliving this fight, or is he telling him this is technically when I learned it?
amazingly, you haven't even acknowledged the confusion in your heart.
Oh.
What do you mean?
In spite of your best efforts, I now see that it's impossible for you to truly use Bankai.
I'm sure this is all in his conscious. Byakuyo's not there.
It's over.
And that's probably what it is.
Getsuga Tensho!
Damn, that was easy. Too easy for him. He's gonna do it back.
Getsuga Tensho.
Oh my god! That's a bit close. Yeah. Elbow. Ah, it's got look at his feet.
I'm Kensei Mugurama. You might as well give up.
Oh my god.
You're not good enough.
Oh. Ew.
Instant regeneration.
But what is he regenerating into? What is that? Oh my god, what is...
Hell is this?
my god, he is literally transforming. What is that? Is that a hollow?
He'll be done for.
So it can't come back to Lisa because he's technically dead, well, lost.
You made a replica of me from deep within your soul.
Oh.
That in itself suggests that your heart is full of doubt. It reveals you regret defeating me. Do you think you can defeat me with your bare hands?
So this is literally Ichigo's doubt that's playing mind games with him.
You wanted a weapon, right? Choose whichever one you like.
I almost forgot. Zangetsu lives within me.
Yes. Oh shit, that was sick. Well done, Ichigo.
You're so confident, then try and take me down. Especially with the sword that regrets having defeated me in our last fight.
Ah, so that's the doubt. Yeah, so yeah, the sword only replicates what you're
Let me be
feeling.
perfectly honest. If you don't have the inner resolve to endure this eternal struggle, then you will eventually succumb and die.
It's true.
Disappointing.
Damn. That all happened in that instant?
Ichigo! What's the difference between a king and his horse? There's only one answer. Instinct! They need to develop a killer instinct. In fact, it forms the very essence of our being. Deep within our body lies the honed instinct to dominate and slaughter our enemies. You're weak, Ichigo!
Oh, did he stab him? What the hell? Oh my god.
I don't know about Zangetsu, but I refuse to play horse to a king who's weaker than me.
Ah,
Which means
I'll be king.
I'll be king. Have my sword.
Oh! Oh, look, he's partly human. Yes, you're resolved! That's what you learned in the beginning. Oh no, it's finished! So those are fantastic episodes. I really did like how we got a chance. Obviously, we've got Ichigo having to play nice with the Vizards, obviously, because he knows they're the only ones who could help him. And we saw what happened with Hiyori, how he literally, when he had enough, or in this sense, we could start calling Hollow Ichigo his own entity as well, because when he had enough, he saw that Ichigo was technically being weak. He had to step in, because he'd always said in the beginning that your keeping you alive is in both our best interests. So he said that, and that's why he was literally about to kill Hiyori, and all the other Vizards had to gang up on him. So this is literally like, even though Shinji said, I was trying to give you time for you to get used to us, and Ichigo, unfortunately, being the brat he is, called them out and said you're BS and blah blah blah. He said, you know, I'm going to put you through the hard way. You're going to have to fight your Hollow, and you have to make sure you defeat it. You need to win. So I really like the whole concept of this one. It's bringing back a lot of the lessons that Ichigo learned, all the stuff that he had, all the things he had to pick up. And I love that they made a comparison to when he was fighting Kenpachi, because Kenpachi fights, like, Kenpachi is incredibly powerful. And if this is how it works in terms of that desire, and we're going to base that on the analogy that Hollow Ichigo is giving us, all Kenpachi does is wants to fight. He has a thirst for bloodlust. He wants to be the strongest. He will go into battle knowing that even if it's my last, I want to make sure I go out fighting, which that's why he's so powerful. He hasn't even reached Bankai, but without reaching Bankai, Kenpachi is absolutely dangerous, and we don't even know the cusp of his power. Imagine if he did get granted Bankai, and he would be absolutely unstoppable. He would dominate, because it's that lust, it's because of that power, it's because of that want, that need to fight, which makes Kenpachi incredibly stupidly strong. So I'm gonna have to give him props for that. I did like all the bits and lore and stuff that we were learning. So on the outside, when Ichigo was fighting Ichigo, we had the other Vizards jump in. So we had Kensei and Lisa who jumped in to try and battle him, or essentially kind of keep him under control, keep him occupied. And I did like how you could tell the longer he stayed in that form, the more he was transforming. So I don't know what he's going to look like at the end. It was looking very scary. However, it also means that the longer he stays in that form, if he basically hasn't defeated him in an hour, he's lost all hope. They're going to have to kill him because they're very aware of how dangerous he is. I really liked how Hollow Ichigo pointed out that while we were seeing that, there was that point in time when they were fighting Byakuya, and when he went crazy, but when the Hollow Ichigo took over, because Ichigo himself couldn't fight, so he was basically happy to play nice. And I liked how we talked about Zangetsu. They're literally the good and bad. So as he you could almost say as his doubts started filling, this is almost a failsafe started forming. So he started gaining more power, but every time he looked like Ichigo was going to lose or turn his back on the enemy or whatever, or have regrets, he had to come out. So he was getting fed up. That's why he's literally retaliating. He's like, you know, at the end of the day, if you're not going to do what you're meant to do and fight and protect us and serve us, I'm going to have to kill you because you're literally bringing me down. I liked how Ichigo, his eyes were going Ultra Instinct Ichigo. He was going back to that resolve, that need to win. So when Kisuke was putting him through his paces, before he learnt different techniques and before he learnt different things, his resolve was to get Rukia back. And maybe it was because of that. Now that there's no essential threat, like he knows there's Aizen and he knows there's other stuff, and I think there's that fear. But at the time when he was going into the Soul Society, he was like, I need to get Rukia back. He saw the cusp of Byakuya's power, and all he was literally focused, like, I need to just get to Byakuya, need to get Rukia, and he built up that resolve. He wanted to fight and win. So I guess it's a case of he doesn't feel that so much no more. It's unfortunately draining him. It's causing a very adverse effect on him, and I didn't realize it would start affecting him this much. And I suppose at this point, when Hollow Ichigo started taking over more, it was because he's not, I guess, controlling that instinct or controlling that need to fight. But it makes sense. It does make sense that in terms of Hollow Ichigo is basically saying, you need to fight, we need to win. If you're not going to do that for us, I will do it for us. And he's going to kill him to basically prove his point. Like, no more Mr. Nice Zangetsu, I'm going to sort it out. So that was really, really good. I'm really worried, as Lisa said, that if it comes back to her, she's going to have to kill him. So everyone's going to get a turn and we're going to meet everyone. I made reference to how they all introduced themselves. And of course, the Vizards are Soul Reapers. So again, like I mentioned in the reaction, I wonder if they were either came into contact with Kenpachi, if they got that same ideology from him, or, you know, from thereabouts. Even though I did skip the arc with the bouts, but Karia was saying how, you know, your sword will never defeat me, and this goes back to all the early lessons. It's down to his resolve, his need to win, his thirst to fight. And if you don't have no resolve, your sword would feel that. It's not going to fight. It's going to bow down to the higher spiritual pressure, meaning it's not going to do what you need it to do. It's not going to Sanpakuto like a Sanpakuto. So and he was basically saying, your sword is trash. You could bring out all aspects of your sword from any dimension, any realm, but the fact that you are not willing to want to kill me, you don't have the thirst to kill me, it's never going to happen. So he basically said, you know, there are many fights and I like that he mentioned that, because not all the fights are going to happen in the world of the living. A lot of fights are probably going to happen in the Soul Society beyond that. So I guess it was a good reminder to him that at the end of the day, Ichigo, you may be the main character, but Hollow Ichigo's like, you may be the main character, but that ain't gonna happen no more. So I really liked how he spoke about instinct, and Ichigo is lacking the instinct, that bloodlust, that instinct to want to win, to fight. And he's right. I guess if you strip it down to normal human form, it's just our instinct to want to win, that bloodlust, that want to come out on top. That's what makes Kenpachi, even though he doesn't have Bankai, so powerful, because all he cares about is winning, which kind of shows in his demure and how he conducts himself. But those are fantastic episodes. I can't wait to see the outcome and hopefully the conclusion next time for Ichigo versus Ichigo. I'm wondering if they're going to succeed in helping him tame him, because he's literally becoming a monster, and I'm really intrigued to see what this hollow form is going to turn out. And likewise, I'm intrigued to see the other hollow visored forms of the other vizards. So if you did like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.